everyone. Welcome back to Full Disclosure. Here are two of the chattiest Kathys here at Lodestar. My name is Elena. I'm joined by Jim, and we're going to have a great conversation today.
All right, we're going to roll right into our first segment here, which still needs an official title. The working title is What Grinds My Gears, or Soapbox Heroes. So this is where I invite Jim and Elena both to talk about things that are bugging them in and out of the industry.
I'm going to get started while you think of something. I've prepared something for you. So my war on pumpkin is going to continue for the second month in a row. So last month, for those of you who remember, and I got comments on this, I said it was August at the time when we were recording, and pumpkin everything came in too early, in my opinion. Now, my pet peeve and what's grinding my gears are things that should not be pumpkin flavored that are. So, Elena, I have a quiz of 10 things for you.
Okay.
And you need to answer, should it pumpkin?
Okay.
Does it need to be pumpkin flavored?
He was so prepared.
I printed it out and everything. I looked online. I did some research.
Okay.
So, does it pumpkin? Ready.
Okay.
Muffins or bread?
Yes.
I would agree. Beer?
I mean, I think I have to say yes.
I think for the most part.
For the most part, there's some bad ones.
Yeah. Cookies?
Oh, I'm going to go with yes, but it caveats.
Okay. These get more unhinged. So
I am imagining so.
Okay. Yogurt?
Someone's done it, but it shouldn't be done. I do it.
Someone has done every single one of these.
I will say
I have my receipt.
I mix pumpkin with yogurt for my dog because it's very good for them.
Yeah. Okay. Slurpee?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Chewing gum?
Again, with the no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't need to chew pumpkin spice.
Spam?
I know it exists, and that makes me sad.
These all exist. I'm telling you.
Makes me sad.
I have links. I looked it up.
I'm very sad that pumpkin spice exists.
Number 8, ramen. There's 10. There's 2 more after this. Ramen.
Again, ramen shouldn't pumpkin spice.
Yeah. Okay. Hummus.
I could make an argument if you're making like is dessert hummus a thing?
No.
Then
I
no.
mean, to have like pumpkin butter I didn't put on there, that's fine. Like there's pumpkin spreads that would work, but chickpeas and pumpkin
isn't a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
Number 10, dish soap.
I think I'm okay with that. I like the scent of dish. I get pumpkin spice dish soap.
No, okay.
I buy pumpkin soap in the fall.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I don't. Candles, I would say are totally okay.
Candles are okay.
Yeah, I feel like the strength is really like the cakes, muffins, like
you should
dessert
be doing,
type thing.
Yeah, don't put it on something
pumpkin
savory.
pie. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
I think
you.
To lean into Jim's pumpkin thing, I think the one I've seen this online too is the underrated flavor of fall is apple. Like apple cider, apple donuts. Why do we not have more apple options?
That's true, because pumpkin's taking it over.
Pumpkin's taking it over. Also, maple. I think maple should be in more places in the Northeast because maple is one of the best flavors to ever possibly exist. And that might be the most New Englander take that I possibly could have.
We need more maple.
We need more maple.
That's fair.
I'm here to support apples and maple.
Yeah.
That's my soapbox.
Her grind gears is maple and apple's not getting their due.
They don't get their due because pumpkin comes in and like, why can't I have a nice little maple latte?
Yeah, but then you get like the parents who spend like $100 to go pick like 5 apples with their children.
Oh, well, the price of apple picking might actually have to be the thing here because it's insane. Where I grew up, we had a pick your own blueberry field. And I'm like, this is actually just child labor, but it's fine. You're paying for it.
It's the experience.
The experience is great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching Full Disclosure. It's always fun to sit down and chat with Jim and with our lovely producer, Tim. If you liked this podcast, please like, subscribe, find us on LinkedIn, find us on YouTube. We do release a 45-minute cut of this episode once a month towards the end. So if you prefer to consume your content in that way, that'll be on Spotify and YouTube for you, so you can stream that or stream it wherever you get your podcasts. Actually, it's everywhere. Everywhere in the podcasting world.
Full disclosure, all of the load with your 2 favorite stars.
That's spectacular.